see that?
Going on.
I'm sorry.
Are we live?
Okay. Hi, it's time to discuss this week's hottest topics in a new edition of Hot Talk. Joining me, actress, comedian, and all-around good time girl, Allie Wentworth. The host of CNN Tonight, Bad Boy Don Lemon. And for the first time on our panel, but second time on our show, say hello to contributing editor for MSNBC and author of the new book, Madam President, Nicole Wallace. Yeah. By the way, Nicole.
Yes.
Now that you're not on The View,
do
you watch The View?
I haven't seen it yet.
Too soon, right?
Yeah, too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Well, this is reporter Wendy. This is like an anchor desk.
I know. I feel like we need some breaking news.
I love my new Hot Talk desk. Okay, let's get started. Both Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale, as well as Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green, are involved in some really nasty divorces. Both cases where the woman makes more money than the men, and in both cases, the men want some of the money. Nicole, the question is, do men deserve as much as women when it comes to spousal support?
So I don't have a rational reason for feeling this way, but absolutely not.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's irrational, and I know a modern woman should be happy that men are doing more. Sorry, that men are doing more. I just feel like, no, women have to work harder to earn what they earn.
Oh, no!
Yes.
We've talked.
And let me tell you something.
We don't make as much as men.
Women are at the office ordering groceries on their
understand
iPhone.
that.
We are multitasking.
But when you're at that level, and she is the breadwinner, right?
Yeah.
Then the man should be.
He's a rock star,
he's at
too.
home with the kid, raising the kid.
Okay,
These
wait
are
a
modern
second.
times. And if you want equal, women's equal rights, and he deserves it.
I do agree with you, although there's 3 women in the audience I'm scared of, so I'm about to go over to her side. But I feel like in the name of feminism, if we're really going to fight for equality, it has to be 50-50.
And, you know, for me, it took me...
I don't find it sexy, by the way.
No.
It's not sexy, but...
It's so not hot to want all of her money.
Here's my thought. I don't believe, just because of being pig-headed, that men deserve spousal support. But in actuality, if we're going to roll with the big boys, then we have to be prepared to pay the cost.
Men are totally
But I must say this, right? If I was dating a guy who got spousal support from his ex-wife, I could not get moist for him. I'm sorry. I am...
Very well put.
Do you know?
Very well put. Yes.
I wanted to leave, but the doors were closed.
like you are so not hot.
By the way, I say to my husband all the time, your money is our money and my money is my money.
Right? Yeah. But you know, those jobs are few and far between, and they're in a unique situation, so he deserves it.
Okay, so 2 people say they deserve spousal support, or don't.
And I go both ways because I'm scared of those 3 women.
All right, after seeing the poll numbers go down for the second week in a row for Republican debate, Donald Trump says that, well, apparently he might be changing his strategy. He wants to show his softer side by appearing on the... excuse me.
That was huge.
By appearing on the cover of the Bible, which would be, the Pop Culture Bible. No, the Pop Culture Bible.
You taught me this.
People magazine is the Pop Culture Bible.
Not the New Testament.
Right, no.
Well,
With his beautiful wife, Melania, and their 9-year-old son, Barron. Don, do you think that this will help make him more likable?
I think it will. I just interviewed him. Oh, hang on, it's more than 3. It's more than 3.
Woman I'm scared of.
She knows who she is.
I just interviewed him 2 days ago, and he said you're going to start to see a kinder, gentler Donald Trump, and that Melania was going to come out on the campaign trail, and Ivanka, his daughter, would come out on the campaign trail. And he said, you know what? They're going to be great. They're going to be huge, and he's going to win.
Haven't we've all changed our opinion. Wait. When you got the cover of People magazine, didn't you go, oh, okay, I'm joking.
No,
but here's the terrifying thing
Nicole.
about Trump. So this is my party's front runner, Donald Trump. So I get to be more depressed than the rest of you. But so just when you think he's gonna implode and you're like, phew, now the second phase of the campaign can start, he does something really smart.
Yes.
It is really smart to show your beautiful family. And everyone that I know that knows them, I don't know them, loves the family.
You're absolutely right. He compares himself to a boxer. He says, I'm a counterpuncher. So when it's time to hit people, he hits them. When it's time to pull back, he'll pull back. And so I think people really underestimate Donald Trump.
He's going to be in it for a long time.
He's in it for, I think, I'm going to make a prediction here, and this is weird. I think he's going to be the nominee. If it continues, he is double digits in front of everyone. And if you match him up against certain people,
he's 23 points ahead of Chris Christie.
His numbers have fallen, but he's still the front runner. I don't think that he has a chance at being president, but I do know the family.
There's a new poll that came out. His numbers went back up.
I just got a new poll, and they're down.
I love you, Al.
I do know enough about the family. They've all been here on the show, and I have to say Melania Trump is not just beautiful, she's very, very smart. Yes. She runs a skincare line, and the stuff is really good.
But isn't she an immigrant?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I think that here in America, some people have a problem with an immigrant being first lady, like that.
Just because of what
we're all immigrants. But here's the thing.
My people were dragged here.
I think that.
Okay. I didn't come here on my own. And so are yours.
Yes, and you're right, but we still are immigrants. We still immigrated here by force or by will.
And another thing about Donald Trump, and I'm going to say this again, and no, that's not my vote. I'm not a Republican. I'm sorry. He doesn't get my vote. I like the family. Doesn't mean that I agree. But if he runs the country the way he runs his family, that's a good thing. None of those kids fall out of the club on ecstasy, drinking.
He's a good dad.
Nothing. He's a good dad. Ivanka, all of them, they're smart. It's a good family.
Wendy, I asked him, I said, do you think that, I think the way that you raise your kids and you run your family, his wives don't talk crap about him?
No, he's on his fourth wife.
Is that a good measure of who Donald Trump is? And he says, I think so. And I certainly think so, too. That it's a good measure of who you are.
But listen, Jeb Bush is a good dad. Carly Fiorina's a good mom. Marco Rubio's a good dad. So there are other, I don't think that's the ceiling. I think that's the floor.
Nixon was a good dad.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I really want to get to this next story because I'm very passionate about it.
This story.
Okay, look. So there's this woman in Minnesota, and her name is Jessica Baker.
Oh, yeah.
And she's pissed because she received a $75 dinner bill when she was a no-show at her friend's wedding. Now, hold on. Jessica is refusing to pay the $75 because she's saying that the babysitter canceled at the last minute and the kids weren't allowed at the wedding. Well, first of all, I can't stand kids at a wedding. I don't even like a wedding, but kids being there.
Thank you.
Okay. Number one, I do not believe the bride is out of line because, excuse me, you RSVP'd and told me you were going to be there. I can't be held accountable for your babysitter, and now I got a bald spot at the place where you were supposed to be sitting at my wedding.
Oh, my God.
Send me my $75, which, by the way, if I was Jessica, I wouldn't send the money because it's clear that the friendship is over anyway. But the point is, Allie, what's the point?
The point is, you're not coming to my New Year's Eve dinner.
Fine.
No, I would die to have you.
But
here's the thing. I know, but if you have a baby, if you have the flu, things happen.
Yeah.
You have to. When you're a bride, you have to assume. For instance, when you marry a Greek man and he invites 25,000 people to your wedding, that a few people will not gonna make it.
Like you said, I don't get the whole wedding thing. Listen, it doesn't change you. I've known you forever. We've had dinner together. We hang out. It doesn't make you a princess or a prince because all of a sudden one night you.
For the day, stupid bride.
I'm so over it.
Yeah, it does.
So, but you shouldn't. She shouldn't have to pay. And I can't believe this dumb woman sent her.
That is so
no
rude.
way.
Yeah, and let me tell you, a wedding is
money doesn't grow on trees.
No, but a wedding is
then send her the goodie bag if you're gonna make her pay.
And a A wedding is offensively expensive.
Thank you.
Like if flowers on the street cost something, on the day that you get married, they cost 10 times something.
So don't get married.
So, you know, well, she already, I think that ship had sailed. But I think to sacrifice a friendship over your bridezilla sort of phase is stupid.
Doesn't matter. She lost a friend, but she gained a husband. That's all I'm saying.
It's $75, Wendy. Come on.
I hope he
That's
never...
a drop in the bucket for a wedding.
Would you rather have her bring her snotty kids to the
No, I don't
wedding?
want a kid at the wedding. I want my $75, number one. And number two, you say it's just, what did you just say? It's just a wedding, come on?
I just think it's a wedding. If you really love each other, go to the justice of the peace, say your commitment or whatever, have a party, or you take me to dinner, or we'll take you to dinner, but I just don't believe in that whole big ceremony.
By the way, what are you serving for $75 for two people?
It doesn't matter. The point is that it's my money and I wasn't raised rich. I'm the daughter of an immigrant and my father passed away. Just say. You know what I'm saying? And money does not grow. That $75 matters. It matters. Maybe to you rich people,
But
it
if
doesn't matter.
you're having a wedding, then it's your wedding.
And she spent the $75. That money's gone.
It's gone. It's your wedding. It's not the person who missed it.
I charged people up front. That way I wouldn't get ripped off.
And then you have a cash bar, and you make your money back.
Right.
Thank you all for being here. It was so nice to see you all again. For more information about our panelists, go to wendyshow.com.